too small, I got big dreams.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Pun Fun, where we have fun with the puns. My name is Ryan, and we're gonna check out episode 8 of the Marvel series What If. If you have not yet seen episode 8 of the Marvel series What If, please be sure to do so, as there are major spoiler alerts ahead. So, first of all, we're gonna check out WandaVision. In our last episode, we actually described where he's from, what's his goal. I'm really happy that they're pursuing it. That means we're getting to the finale. We're actually getting to an end to all of this. Not that I haven't enjoyed it, but it's just that all of those, meaningless storylines kind of all had an end. But those are actually important. I'll get to it and why. Once again, what the title had described is definitely not clickbait. I mean, there's so much source material in the comic books that kind of points to that, and I'll explain exactly who these people are. We're also going to talk about how Kang is involved in all this, how the TVA is also, pretty much involved in all this as well. What does this mean for Watu? The Watcher himself, breaking all the fourth walls and fifth walls and every wall in between. And we're also going to talk about our Halloween episodes that are coming up for the month of October. So let's get into it. First of all, we see, WandaVision, as we've seen in our previous episode and the previous episode of Marvel series What If. Basically, he is this behemoth, this beast. We finally see how he finally gets the stone. And, we thought maybe he'll get it from Adam Warlock. But no, he actually gets it from Thanos, who comes onto this universe. Seeking the Mind Stone. He splits him in half. I mean, that's quite the headache he must have. And which is a great duality, is that Thanos wanted to, erase half the universe. It's all about the 50-50. Well, he literally gets split down the line. He created balance. This way, Ultron now has all the Infinity Stones, becoming WandaVision, Supreme or Power Up, or, Super Saiyan Ultron, if you will. That being said, we see him annihilate, the world, basically launching all the bombs and everything else in between. We have Natasha and we have Barton that actually survive all of this, and they're off to find Zola. So, why is Zola important? Well, as you've seen, he is an AI that was able to, you've seen the episode, basically take over, the system, but he failed. What's important though, he does survive, opposed to basically Hawkeye, who sacrifices himself the same way Natasha did in the Endgame movie by, falling and, the whole... anyways, all that being said, he really stuck it to the end, and I love that he made not a presumption, but he kind of gives us a callback to a timeline where there is the old Hawkeye, so basically he's within the old Man Logan series. So he does play a little nod to that. However, in this situation, he doesn't make it. He dies. It's unfortunate. However, Natasha does find, besides Zola, something very important, which is Red Guardian's shield. She's already held the Mjolnir. She's already taken the helm for the shield itself. But in this situation, now she's not the Red Guardian. But it doesn't hurt to have somebody in your team with a shield, just like Peggy, which we may see down the line, and I'll explain exactly why. So now Vision has become, the ultimate being. He has destroyed everything, from universes to universes, even Captain Marvel, and then he becomes, aware of the Watcher, goes on, takes him on, fights him, breaks, like I said, many walls in between. Steve Rogers is the president. Hey, you got my vote. Other than that, what's to note here is that Ultron is aware that there's multiple universes. Watcher breaks his vow by communicating and talking with him, but ultimately fighting as well. And at the end of all this, seeking out the evil Doctor Strange to basically seek his help, as he so much enjoyed basically having him say those words. Now, all of this being said, if we go back to the source material, so this is the What If 36, where we've mentioned in our previous episode, where they are going to fight the Ultravision. So fighting Ultravision, basically we had a team of Avengers as usual. However, they weren't ordinary, set of people. They were the Cosmic Avengers. So the Cosmic Avengers we see on multiple occasions because they're actually what ifs, like a what if team within different what if scenarios within the what if comics. So the team itself isn't your regular standard, just like the Avengers. They're never just the Avengers. Somebody at some point has been in the combination of being the Avengers. In this case, in the Cosmic Avengers, we have a lineup, including clones of the She-Hulk. We have Thor, Cap, your typical lineup. However, we also have Miss Marvel that's a part of it. Even Kang joins the crew, and I'll explain a bit why he's very important and how it may tie into the MCU. Because what they do is basically they have this dude, if you will, named the Whisperer, who goes and plucks characters from different multiverses or from different timelines, brings them into this one place to basically, create, if you will, this ultimate team. That being said, we find out that the Whisperer is actually Immortus. And who is Immortus? Well, we know him as Kang. So I don't know what's with Kang and all of his, secret identity, bonds coming out soon in theaters. We're in no way whatsoever sponsored, but if you want, hey, we don't mind cashing in that dough. Yeah, that is just insane and a great tie-in because we do see this version of Kang which was more related to Immortus. So having another callback to a being, being Immortus again, why not? And again with the TVA, it's because he is basically with the Time Twisters, Time Twisters were trying to basically force this new timeline on. It doesn't occur. All that being said, he joins the Cosmic Avengers, and I'm not saying Kang is going to join the Avengers at anytime soon. It's just to say that they are going to pluck a hero or people that were able to survive basically off these dying timelines. So may it be the people from Wakanda, may it be the people, well in this case we also have the evil Doctor Strange, and the list goes on as we've all seen them, and I'm going to list them a bit here and there and everywhere for you guys. But what's really exciting is that we're going to have this cosmic assembly of heroes come together. Will this work? I mean, they don't have, the only common goal they have, and it's not to avenge Phil Coulson in this case, but it's to avenge basically their own universes and to salvage what they can before there's a big rupture and it creates a massive event throughout the multiverse, which again could be tied to whatever's happening in WandaVision, what we already saw happen in Loki as well. I mean, everybody's been seeing these videos where they time everything right, and it seems like, oh, when that happened and everything started to go to hell, that's common throughout everything. This is where we're going to see all of that come together. So in the Cosmic Avengers, they basically were able to, the group that was created in one universe was against Gamora, which we haven't seen yet. I think she's going to be the main focus on our next episode to come, and she's going to bring along, so anyways, those Avengers were against her. She was basically the Thanos of the universe, trying to get the gems. They had a Cosmic Avengers that came along that once held those gems and were able to understand and wield them. So we're going to pluck a character from there. There's also ones that fought Ultravision from previous, from What If 36. So I was going to pluck an Avenger from there. And it just keeps going on and on until this new group comes along. So this is my speculation for you guys. I mean, I think this is where it's going to go. I mean, there's almost no doubt in my mind. This is the whole goal and, the whole reason for the What If series. Now, will this get translated into live action for the MCU? I don't know. I mean, it would be definitely cool. We've seen these characters before. Will Thor come back as a party Thor in this new series? Will he die just so there isn't like this duality thing, going on? Will Doctor Strange give up and give, his life, or maybe the ultimate sacrifice because, he's lost it all? So anyways, we're heading way off the tracks, but yeah, this was a great, I mean, there's very little, but at the same time it opens up so much. And I mean, this is what every, I guess just before the finale hits, what it's all about. So is it the last episode coming up? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check that out, and I'll probably put it somewhere in the screen to show how many episodes are left. And if there isn't any left, well, guys, this is it. We are super excited to finally see that last episode, see how it all comes together, how the Watcher may indeed save the universe, as we've called it from the previous, episodes. What's definitely cool is also, we called it from episode 2, the fact that they will start plucking people from different universes, even if the stories weren't necessarily aligned. Anyways, that's what we're all about here. It's getting the source material, reading it through, taking as much as we can and making much sense out of it and giving it back to you. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed what you guys have seen, please hit that like button. Obviously, we would also love you like it if you were able to subscribe. This way, it encourages us and support us in doing what we do. Speaking of support, there's also Mr. Dan Mendoza that has his Kickstarter coming up on the 21st of October, so you definitely don't want to miss that. And we're definitely going to promote that on our page as well, just to shine some light and, bring back Miss Janny Bell back to Dan himself. Anyways, guys, you guys take it easy. Can't wait for the Halloween episodes to come along. Check it out. Peace.